by some miracle, they re-released the Batman Hush Catwoman, and we got it, and it shipped very quickly. But first, it has to be done. It's going to be super quick because, I mean, that's what she comes with. And she's super simple, but we're going to look at it real quick. I forgot to cut the tape again. What does it say about her? Actually, nothing. That's question marker. Doesn't say anything about her anywhere on here. This has a bunch of that. This is Marvel's Rogue. Some mid-J. Scott Campbell art. Plastic-free packaging. That's, again, not this. Just put it back in here. Don't talk to me about how that looks. A blade. Plastic-free packaging. I forgot about this madness. So you just kind of. Obviously, I guess this is from before. Should I move that? I don't think it matters. They went back to, I guess for Clea's, the Marvels, whatever, the Knights, they went back to regular stuff. This is how they show up now in this. Thank you to stores like Target for starting to refuse returns and things on these to force somebody back to. Okay, this is quite the pose. Real quick here, because I want to get on to Catwoman. Looks like it's probably the same torso that Clea has. She has double jointed elbows though. They're extremely stiff, so they're gonna take some heating up before I get them to bend. Really more than that, but power hands. Somewhat middle-aged. What does that look like? No, it's not middle-aged. It's just, is it old lady makeup? What is it? Something's weird about it. Doesn't look like Rogue, really. I mean, the face shape, I get to see the cheeks, okay. In this light, yes. In this light, no. What is that about? Okay, that's pretty much it for her, because everything else is standard. Pretty much just like the Clea figure the other day. Also, her feet actually look a little better. Yeah, one head, just the little fisticuffs as the, you know, only everything in the box with her. So that was Rogue. I've always wanted to have this, specifically this costume Rogue. Whatever, it's. I have it now. Alright. Batman Hush, Catwoman, the commonly known Jim Lee Catwoman. And I believe a lot of people's favorite Catwoman outfit. Not my favorite, I'm gonna say that. But this is not gonna be like a clear review. This is gonna be probably a lot of really good stuff. Does that go on her back? We'll see when we get there. Okay, side thingy, same thing. She's got her little lasso, whip, I guess, not lasso. 3 heads. Looks pretty good based on everything we're seeing on the box. This probably isn't going to be a super long review because we know what we're doing with this. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Put that to the side. This is pretty much always how Mafex figures come. Just packaging stand because woohoo! Science. I love that. I mean, I'm sure I could put it together if I actually thought about it, but I don't really feel like it, so we will. Such as Look at all the things popping out. Although, yes, Mafex is the one that does the thing. I'll show you the thing. Any tape somewhere? No. Tape somewhere? Oh. Yay. This is the thing. Ooh, this is a good hands. Oh, my nails look horrible. I apologize. Look at that. The thing is... That was my cat. What's up, Lulu? These little things that connect the hands makes it really easy for the packaging to hold everything together. Because even if these go flying out, it's just like a hand peg is what it is. So, super cool. Love these hands. My word. How did that go in here? Okay, so what do you have for the hands? I guess this is what we're doing it for relaxed hands. Lucy, down! What are you doing, baby girl? Standing on things she shouldn't be standing on. Nope, nope, please stay down. Off the desk. Anyway, she wants to see Catwoman. That's, I guess, what you would call the loose hands. I love the fingers, man. These are so cool. Grabby hands. Claw hands, however you want to say that. They're all clawed, so we just saw the finger. Sassy finger hands. This one is going to be, as you can see there, the pole, not pole, but it can be, whip hands. That looks weird. Looks like a worm. And then fists, which, see, they didn't get split up. Oh, fists. Boom. Lip looks like a worm. I guess because all these parts are interlockable, so you can do things with them, which is fine. But if you're going to do that, you should give more types of rope bits, I guess. Why does this one here look thicker than the rest? That's bizarre. Looks like a worm. It's worm colored and everything. Interesting. So faces, you know, we have the neutral masked face, the fighting masked face. My light here, just so you hold over a bit there. That's right. And then we have the just neutral face, I guess. And this must be something. I will figure this out. Let's get her out of the box. Ooh, that was easy. I thought I was gonna have to like pull her out. Okay, very cool. So details you couldn't really see in the box probably. Obviously here are the shoes. Are super cool. Look at those chonky heels. I love it. With the boot cuffs and everything. Nice. And they got the same kind of situation on the wrists. These are the hands that she's with, so these are neutral hanging hands, or whatever you want to call it. And then these are the like open hands. Pretty cool. Okay, so head moves very easily. Head rotation is fun. Is that an actual little? Yeah, it is. Look, it's an actual little like O-ring or jump ring, whatever you want to call it. That is hilarious. That's cool. Okay, so that's the head. Let's go ahead and put another head on this section. I'm always a little bit scared of breaking these import ones, especially. I feel like it's whatever. Let's see what her face is like. Her face is, I think, pretty inarguably captures the Jim Lee Catwoman that is in Hush very accurately. The little goggles, I believe, are actual little plastic bits up here, and that's why they kind of work as goggles, the way that just they are. Sorry about my nails again. I have a very dirty job. Somewhat dirty job. Okay. So that's head changes. We'll put the other one on at some point here too. Shoulders are little butterflies, so that's super cool. So she'll be very flexible with her little double jointed elbows to scratch your head, sort of. Let's see. Torso is the kind of three-piece thing, which works very well, I think. No real gaps to note. I do need to get better lighting and also stop being gross on the camera. There is her little thing here that being visible is probably going to annoy some people depending on picture posing and stuff, so might be a little bit of a flaw for some. I'm not as picky about that. This is otherwise a fantastic figure. I can't get over how cool these shoes are. Super cool. Flexibility in the bottom half is also fantastic. She's not stiff. If anything, I would be slightly concerned at how loose her ankles are, but she's super light, so you know it's probably actually not going to be an issue. These are so cool. So if I were a smart woman, oh, I know what it is. You pop the torso off. This is a replaceable torso. So, wow. Look, she's look at wee, falling pose, wee. Okay, sorry. Just the way the hands are, very like I'm jumping downward. And I can see that working for a lot of like I'm jumping downward poses. Or like in the middle of a move. Also, I really, before this is over, I'm going to bring in the other Hush women figures that they've given us and compare them, so I will be doing that in this video in just a minute, actually, because I'm running out of things to talk about her third. But yeah, pop out a bowl torso. Probably very easy. I'm not comfortable with doing it, so that's going to be later in the video, because Adam's going to be home from work in like 20 minutes, so I'll just wait for him to come home and he can do it for me. I do not feel comfortable with it. Let's put the last face on anyway. Last head on, I mean. Mafex. I think I said the import. That's not accurate. It's just, it's like the style of the import figures, I guess, is what I'm saying. It's actually... This one doesn't want to go on very well. And I think it's just because this peg is a little bit tricky. Because this whole neck moves, and then the peg itself moves. So, neck move, peg itself move. I'm trying to get them aligned so they won't budge when I put it on. Or this one's just a little tighter than the others for some reason. Is that it? I think that might be it. That's way long, I think. Son of a... I don't know. I think that's... I don't want to force it on. But for whatever reason. I don't really like the teeth. It's somehow... It's probably because of the eyes. They didn't really do anything with the eyes, I don't think. Different than this one. If they... I can't really tell if they made an adjustment with the eyebrows to make her like angry looking. It's covered up by the mask, unfortunately, so you can't see that emotion very well, if at all. But whatever. She's got 2 other heads that are fantastic, so you still get excellent stuff to pose her with. I'm gonna take this head off. I really don't like it. See, this one I felt it pop on, so I think it's moving kind of weird. The neck wants to move more than the head. Okay. All right, anyway. And what kind of hands? I'll have him choose hands for me when he goes back to do that. So next thing you're going to see is going to be me with the not the Ivy figure, because she isn't out yet, but it is the, I said ladies. I don't think that's true. Oh, wait, yes, it is true, because Huntress, right? We have Huntress and Harley Quinn from the same Mafex toy line, Jim Lee based Hush Designs. So we'll be back with them. Possibly Batman 2, because it is a fantastic Batman. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I ever did videos on those. Was I doing videos at that point? Who knows? Look at this madness. Flexibility is fantastic. Look at that. You can totally have her do like some sick flips. I bet these are going to look the same as the Harley shoes. It's really great. She can't really roll up into a ball. I guess you'd have to. Oh, she's just chilling now. Okay, anyway. Oh, right. Different day, same video. But, so we got everybody together here. So here's the same toys from the same line. Figures from the same line. Obviously, Catwoman. She's on her little stand right now. This is the Batman. Obviously with a customized cape. And then you've got the Harley that I made a previous video for. I'm having trouble getting her to stand right now on my desk. Bitch, did you just... Ignoring that. And since clearly Bruce got pushed out of the picture, Huntress. Of course, this is Helena Bertinelli Huntress, not Helena Wayne Huntress. They are sort of sorting that out canonologically. They're sorting it out. So this Batman's sick, obviously. Let me get some light in here. Maybe a little better. Oh. Oops. Wow, light. Imagine that. He is sick. Yeah. It's just, this is like the quintessential Batman. Obviously, these are all based on the Jim Lee design still from Hush. He's pretty sick. I almost just knocked my camera over. Look at this. The sculpted in boots. Hasbro would never. No, they will on male figures. Yeah, so cool. There's also the Nightwing from this line too that we have, but I did not feel like grabbing him. Okay, Bruce to the side. What I'm really trying to show you here is the how they look together, right? So I mean, they look great, let's be honest. All we're waiting on now is the Ivy, who is supposed to be coming out, I want to say, in December? Finally! I've been waiting on that Ivy for, it feels like, years. It may have been years, I'm not sure, but all of these figures are completely sick. I really, really enjoy the, I want to say, attention to detail put into the different parts of their figures. These two have very similar kind of torsos, and obviously this is not the different torso switched out. I didn't do that. But, you know, it's a torso. It looks like a torso. They have similar, very similar torso way that that works out, these two, right? But then their feet are completely different. Like all parts different. Theoretically, one of one each for them all, right? She's struggling with that crotch holder stand. It's very perverted. And then she's a little bit different. I also like how Helena looks more matte compared to the Harley and the Catwoman. If I can get them both in one hand. Yeah, I just really, this line is just killing it overall. All around. I don't think this is Helena's, by the way. That was from somebody else. I don't think they gave her the crossbow because of their weird rules or whatever. I can't recall if this is a custom cape or not. I want to say it is. But I could be wrong. But yeah, they look great together. All the faces on them too. Like, did you see that? Just fantastic faces. One last look. He got her in this really cute little pose, you know. It's a great figure. And seeing this actually, maybe this is the other belt, because now you can see that this looks like it might actually be her whip, her lasso, wrapped around here. Remember, it looked like a worm? Well, that kind of looks like that is it. Ending over here, see? Attention to detail, my friends. We love it to see it. One last look at the bats, because we can. There's actually the blue version of him as well, if you would like to see that really quick. The blue version. Still sick. Love to see it. I'm looking up, which is why I sound like I'm looking up.